Rick Santelli here, live from CME HQ with the breaking news of the morning. Our November read on retail sales expected on headline to be up near 0.5%. It's up more, up 0.7%. That's the best level, well, just recently since September when it was up 0.8. But that 0.8 is the high of the year. As a matter of fact, it's the high going all the way back to January of last year, 2023. Now, let's strip out autos, and it drops. But it's still solid, but it's half of expectations. So we could see how autos played a large role. Drops down to 0.2. And, of course, if we look at last month, it also now is revised to 0.2. The prior month was up 1%. Strip out autos and gas, it remains up 0.2. Light expectations equaling the slightly revised up 0.1, which is now up 0.2 from last month. And in a similar fashion, September was a strong month, so we had back-to-back 0.2. September was up 1.2. And finally, the control group, which is the core retail sales, that came in as expected, up 0.4, a very solid number that will get inputted to other higher up the food chain economic data points. Up 0.4. Well, you guessed it. It's the best level since September when it was up 1.2. So there's a couple of things here. We had some positive revisions. September was a solid month. We've come off a bit, but we haven't given a lot back. From a cumulative standpoint, these are solid numbers, but they are a bit of a disappointment to expectations. And that is the main reason you're watching yields move down a bit. But even with yields moving down, 10-year now at basically 441 is still up 1 basis point. Twos at 425 are basically unchanged. And both those maturities, well, a 2-year should it close here is a little less than a 1-month high yield close. 10-year should it close here would be a little more than a 1-month high yield close. The spread, 2s, 10s, hovering at 15 plus is more than a 1-month wide. And maybe the most important issue here is that we are only, get this, we're only about 28 to 30 basis points away from the high yield close of the year in 10s. And that's quite important to pay attention to. Andrew, back to you.